My name is Lincoln Battle. I am 14 years old and I go to Crossroads Flex High School.
How did tennis start off with you and your whole experience when you first started out with tennis?
My dad got me into tennis when I was like 6 years old. Me and my sister Catherine, so ever since then we've been playing. I started out playing at Wharfdale Park with Ebony Racket Club, and I started playing JTT, then I started playing USTA tournaments. And at first it was kind of just like for fun. I didn't really take it serious. I didn't think I would ever be where I'm at now. I just kind of did it because just to get out the house, really. I didn't have anything else to do, so why not? And then I started getting a little more focused when I practiced and started taking it serious about when I hit third, maybe fourth grade. And then that's when I really started being interested in the outcome that I could get if I went farther. So I just started working as hard as I could, and now I'm here where I am today.
So what keeps you pushing every day and motivated?
What keeps me pushing every day is my family, my siblings, my aunts, uncles, everybody. Knowing they worked hard for something they wanted to do makes me want to work hard, knowing that I want to play tennis for almost the rest of my life. And going out every day knowing that my end goal is to go to college, play for college, or go pro. And I really work hard so I can achieve that goal, and maybe I can make enough money to support and not have my dad work anymore and stuff like that.
What's the most exciting thing about tennis to you?
The most exciting thing, let alone, is just I get to travel different places just to play different people. I meet a bunch of different people every tournament, whether it's state level, southern level, national, international. And when you meet new people, you build bonds, you build friendships that you can have for a long time, and it's just fun going to different places.
Who inspires you the most?
My dad inspires me the most. He goes in his job and works day in, day out, every day, and so I feel like that's what I should do as well when I go play tennis. Whatever I want to do, I should work hard every time I do it, and every time I attempt, I should give my best effort every time, because that's also what he does. And he's set a great path, and he's a good role model at that, because he shows what hard work really looks like.
What are your workouts
Well, my workouts are pretty just planned because I have a lot of time during the day. I go to a school I go to school for limited hours. I can go for how long I want, and I can go to practice and work on my craft. So when I get to practice, I stretch for about 5 minutes, maybe more than 5 minutes. Sometimes I'm more sore. Sometimes I feel good as soon as I step on court. But I start warming up my forehand, my backhand, and then I start getting really into depth with what I want to work on. I might work on volleys. I might work on overhead serves. And most of those are the key things, but if anything else I feel is off, that might be what I work on. So maybe it'd be footwork, my core strength, anything. Sometimes I even have to do a little running because I may have missed a shot or not did something right. My coach might be upset, might run a couple suicides here and there. So it's just all planned to go. Sometimes I know what I'm doing because I really want to prepare for a tournament.
What's your biggest challenge that you faced throughout your tennis career?
The biggest challenge is probably going out mentally prepared for every match, because tennis is such a mental game. It's mentally consuming, so sometimes I'm more mentally drained than other matches, and sometimes it's hard. Other times it's just having injuries. Injuries can interpret the way I play, and sometimes injuries play a big factor in the match. In tennis, you can't really have injuries because you need to feel fresh. Just a lot of moving going on. Every muscle is probably used, so I can't have injuries. So when I have injuries, it's kind of just like a downfall because I have to take a break. I have to stop playing. I can't really fight through it unless it's a minor. When it's a heavy, it's impossible.
How do you deal with your haters?
I deal with my haters. I don't really think about my haters. They don't really faze me because each and every day I'm just striving for greatness, and they're not going to get in the way of my path. So I just keep going. I don't worry about them.
What you going through the challenges that you may face when it comes to tennis and life in general?
What keeps me going through the challenge I face in tennis and life, it's just to know that as hard as it gets, somebody else has went through the same thing I went through. So no matter how hard it gets, I know I can always get through it most of the time, hopefully all the time. So I never really doubt myself when it's tough situations in tennis or life. I feel like anything is possible to conquer, and I feel as though I can do it myself.
Okay, what's your favorite moment and thing currently about tennis?
My favorite moment is when I won this one right here. Sorry for it being broken. I was walking to the car after I won it and dropped it, broke it. It's history now. But favorite moment was when I went to Winston-Salem to play the state qualifier when I was 10, and I won singles, I won doubles, but I won this sportsmanship award. This meant a little more to me than anything because beforehand I was kind of a head case and couldn't really control my anger and my temper, so I usually would bang my racket or scream or do anything because I was mad. And that tournament I kind of calmed myself down, and the referees recognized that I did that, and they decided to give me this sportsmanship award. So yeah.
Have you ever thought about quitting tennis?
Yeah, when I was younger, after every loss, I thought about quitting tennis. Every time I maybe failed at something I really wanted, I worked hard for something and then failed at the end, I just wanted to quit. But I've matured more, and I often don't find myself wanting to quit. I just find myself wanting to work even harder, because what's the point of working this hard just to quit at something?
What are your end goals?
My end goals are to go to college, play for a college, and play top three seeds. Hopefully go all 4 years, or go 2 years, or go pro. But my end goal is to definitely go pro, because that's what I've been working all my life for. This is just the beginning for me. There's much more to come.
So what do your workouts and where do your workouts and you know what I'm trying to say?
Can you stop looking like that? I can't focus. I need to have a serious face. Dang.
Stop.
You over here like this. I can't be serious if you say... I can't.
Because my arms were hurting holding the camera.
Dang, bro.
Wait.